Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is 12 AM right now and I'm sitting in the kitchen, and now let's talk about some speed cubing methods. So if you've been cubing for any amount of time, I'm sure you're familiar with the method Freefor. But then, what if there was a method out there that you've never heard of before, that Felix Zemdex himself used to get a time of 5.34 seconds in competition? No, I'm not talking about zeroing. What I'm talking about is Freefor. Now, the concept of Freefor is that it's essentially following the framework of Freefor. But then up until the steps of OLL and PLL, we do not follow any set rules. That means that we solve the cross pieces and the F2L pairs in no particular order. Now, it's pretty hard to explain the concept just using words. So allow me to try and do a few solves using the Freefor method, and if I get a good time, I'll recreate it. So here we go. This is a live solve, not a down solve, using a Freefor method followed by a recreation. So here we go. So the scrambles on the screen if you want to follow along. Okay, so this solve, as you can see, the cross isn't the best. But as you have probably seen, we have this pair and this pair right here. So this is actually the reason why I chose to use Freefor for this solve, because I have three pairs, two of them. So what I'll do, or what I did, was that I ignored the cross and solved these two first. So I'll solve this one while tracking this one. I'll solve this like this, so I can get this correct as well. And then I'll solve this too, the pair that I broke up earlier. So when I got to this point just now, I didn't see any more pairs immediately, so I just decided to solve the cross. I solved it like this. I solved the blue and the green opposite, and I did M2, U2, M2. Next, I saw this and this, so I just went right into it, moving on to this and this. And that gives me a cross. So just this and then our problem. So as you can see, it is really entirely possible to get really good times on Freefor using minimal practice. I haven't done a Freefor solve in my life more than 10 times. So as you can see, even without targeted specific practice of the Freefor method, you can get pretty good times on it. So now that begs the question, is it worth it to risk using Freefor in competition, and when should you use Freefor? Well, at least in my opinion, I do not think that it's a good idea to use Freefor in a competition, because there are just too many factors that are up to luck. It's just not consistent enough, and realistically, because you are not Felix Zemdex, you can't pull it off, and neither can I. But then Freefor has its charm as well, it has its value as well, because Freefor is just a really fun method that you can do at home while practicing that doesn't require any additional drills or practice. It's a really nice break when you're just a little bit tired from cubing, tired from really long practice sessions, and just want a little something different to spice things up. So in a conclusion, Freefor isn't mainstream because it isn't practical. Therefore, although we are not to use Freefor in competitions, I still think it's pretty cool that there are so many cubing methods out there that we rarely think of, that we rarely think are actually viable. But then when you look at them, they are actually really good and can get you really good times. And I guess that's just the main takeaway from this video. So I hope that I've given you an interesting surface understanding about what Freefor is. If you're interested in looking into more detail how to do Freefor and how to do it consistently, I can't help you with that. You'll have to ask the pros on YouTube. So I guess that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's it for now.